Hello and welcome to SDN Tech Forum. Today in this video, we are going to understand best practices around setting password on Cisco devices, right? And we will rely on a document, public-facing document from National Security Agency, NSA, Cybersecurity Information Sheet. This is a little bit older document, but still holds valid and talk about all the different password types in detail, why and what is recommended, what is not recommended, very quite a bit in detail, right? So before we look into passwords, you can see to protect this sensitive data or any data, Cisco devices can use hashing or encryption algorithm to secure the information. And without going into cryptography, just understand hashing is one-way algorithm. It produces output that is difficult to reverse back to the original string. All right. Encryption, on the other hand, is an algorithm that uses a key to produce output that is difficult to reverse back to original plain text without that same key. So here you use a key to encrypt and you can use the key to decrypt, but you can go back. However, hashing, there is no going back. It's a one-way function. That is why hashing is used for integrity while encryption is for confidentiality. All right. Cisco devices supports zero to password type 0, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right. And this is the NSA table, different password type and ability to crack. As you can see, 0 being very easy to crack, or it is like immediately available. You don't have to crack. It's already shows in as a plain text. However, type 9 is very difficult. Vulnerability severity, critical, and obviously the more easy to crack, vulnerability is critical versus difficult to crack, vulnerability is low. I want you to pay attention to this column, NSA recommendation. Of course, 0 and other they do not use. However, NSA recommended is type 8 and type 9 not NIST approved. However, Cisco recommends type 9 and we will understand a reason why so. If you want to understand different password types, you can see type 0, passwords are not encrypted or hash, they are available as a plain text, as you can see here in the example of configuration. Type 4, introduced around 2013, pretty legacy. As you can see, it uses PBK, DF2, and single iteration and etc. NSA strongly recommend against type 4 because now it is easy to uh, brute force and crack. Type 5, not NIST approved. It was even legacy and uses MD5, and you know the MD5 is not recommended anymore, right? Type 6 is a reversible one. Uh, it is also not recommended. And type 7 is outdated and it is very easy to crack. You can find a lot of website which can help you crack type 7 very easily. Type 8 is what NSA recommends, and as you can see, it is again PBKDF2 but uses SHA-256 and longer salt, and this is the recommended from NSA. All right, let's look at the last one, type 9. Though it is not NIST approved, however, Cisco recommends this. And what is type 9? Let's understand type 9 first. Type 9 was introduced using a script hashing algorithm using 80-bit salt and 16K iteration. Type 9 is designed to make difficult to crack the password since it requires significant amount of hardware resources to do so. This is the key. It requires significant amount of hardware resources to do so, raising the cost of an adversary to brute force. The password are stored as hashes within the configuration file. Cisco and industry recommends type 9 hashes. However, the algorithm has not been evaluated against NIST approved standard, hence NSA doesn't approve it, but Cisco approved this just because it requires significant amount of hardware resources to crack the password. So I hope I made the point clear. And configuration is also a little bit involved. So to show you a sample, what you have to do, you have to go to config mode and then enable algorithm type as script. And from there, you can put your password. This is your enable password. And to create a local user account with type 9 password, this is what you can do. Username, whatever is username, and algorithm type a script. That means you're saying that I want to use type 9 password, and then put your secret here. Here is example of type 9 password shown in Cisco configuration. So you can see this is the hash value of secret 9. Okay. Some of the other things what you would like to do is, that to enforce password complexity, you can use router config to set maximum, minimum length, and etc. To make sure that you always use a complex password. So this is all I wanted to show you in this video. And again, type 9 password CLI. This is a sample how you want to configure your password. Obviously, the key is using algorithm types a script. All right. Let me show you a couple of other important maybe documents. Okay. One of the thing I want you to look at here is this important note. If you configure type 8 or type 9 password and then downgrade to a release that doesn't support type 8 or type 9 password, you must configure type 5 before downgrading. If not, you are logged out of device and the password recovery is required. So keep that thing in mind. Maybe you are starting with type 8 and type 9, and for some reason you have to downgrade your software. Make sure the previous or legacy software has support for that. Otherwise, replace it with type 5. All right, so I hope you found this talk informative, and if you enjoy this kind of conversation, do leave a comment. We can review more document, and please like, subscribe, share. Thank you. See you in next video.